Okay, so back here along the edge of the wood line in the backyard, I've got a little something going on. There's this flattened out area that I assumed had a shed on it from the previous owners, or maybe they were scooping dirt out of here to use elsewhere in the yard, and maybe they were intending to put a shed here at some point. I don't know really what was going on. But here recently, over the past several months, there have been quite a series of holes that have been opening up along the edge of this flattened out area. And these holes are not insignificant. They go down quite a ways. And I've been trying to sort out, what's going on. Was it some old tree roots or fallen trees that were buried over and things are now rotting away? Because I've never really seen a lot of dirt, being excavated, landing out here along the edges of these holes. So I'm not entirely clear on where the dirt is just randomly disappearing to. But, it's not like some of the armadillo holes that I've seen around the rest of the yard. And it's quite obvious, there's digging going on. And with the size of these holes, I would have thought that I would have been able to, there would have been some obvious activity of digging. And you can see, it goes down in there. Okay. And I got to be careful where I step because the ground is, it's quite soft in some of these areas. See, I can stab that. Look at that. I can stab that on in there like that. And it feels pretty hollow down in there in some places. So anyways, thinking, well, I got some armadillos going on. I was planning on having to sort these guys out like I have in other spots around the property, because they were digging along the edge of the house in a couple of areas and under driveways. So that's not cool. But then I started seeing some other animal tracks and picking up some other activity on a trail camera I had set up in another spot in the yard. And I thought, uh-oh, maybe it's not an armadillo that I'm dealing with here. So I put my trail camera over here last couple evenings, and let me show you what I got. Yeah, so it appears that I might have a little fox den going on. And now I really don't know what to do about that, because armadillos are one thing, but a fox and, potential little baby fox. No, I'm not sure what to think or what to do. And it's over here along the edge of the wood line, so I'm not overly worried about it like I was with the armadillos up along the house and under the driveway and stuff. So I'm partially inclined to kind of just let things be for a little bit. Maybe I'll leave the trail camera set up and observe for a little while longer. Make sure, that this thing really is actively being used by the fox on a regular basis. My understanding is they might have more than one den. Maybe they're using this as a little cache for some of their food. But anyways, just kind of complicated my situation here a little bit when I discovered that on the camera last evening. So yeah, but it is kind of neat and interesting to think about having a fox living back here on the property. So I guess as long as, fox just keeps to themselves, they got all this wood, got a nice lake view here from the den. So yeah, who wouldn't want to have their little fox den here, right? Anyways, that's all for now.